what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another ReeK reaction. This time it is Angel's Return. It's kind of weird that I can say another. With a smaller producer, I usually anticipate only ever seeing one song at best, maybe two if I'm lucky, from the same person. But GNU really wanted me to get to this, so they put it into the executive producer queue, and here we are. So I'm gonna hear what this song's like. It's about 7 minutes long, so I might be yapping a little bit more than usual during the song, but I'm still gonna be giving my usual thoughts as I do. And without further ado, let's go! This is also not an official upload, so I'll have the proper upload credited in the description, just so you all know. It's been about a month since I heard Monolith from ReeK, so this definitely sounds different. Ooh. Is this a vocal synth? No. Now I can hear breathing. Okay. The processing is so heavy, I thought it might be it for a second. Very interesting start to a song. Ooh, okay. There it is. I was like, this is weird. I wasn't anticipating that sound. This is much more on brand. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh, fuck it up. God, all right. Ooh. Ooh. Full low end. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this. The rhythms are insane. Wildly creative stuff, just because, you know? Throwing beats out there like they're nothing. Changing it up at complete random moments. Oh, God. And every little bit of it is awesome. Again, another change up. Man, okay, for those who have heard me react to songs like this, you know that I tend to not love when songs move too much. But I think the difference here is this producer is doing it in a very fun way that somehow isn't distracting me from the song. Which is a really weird statement. It doesn't really make much sense. Ooh, chromatic climb? Hell yeah. The musicality too, these slower sections. These very musically intensive moments. They're making me love this song. And this narrative section kind of giving me Shelter vibes. One of my favorite synths ever. That might be lore, but I love that synth. That lead is one of my favorites. Now I'm even more hyped. Let's go. Oh, God. It's just so much fun. What a lighthearted jaunt this song turned into after such an emotional break. And still keeping things fun, creative, and moving them around. This section a lot more simple, but just as effective. Yeah! Break it down again. Woo! The guitar solo! Fuck! I'm air guitaring, you just can't see it. Oh, man. What a blast. It's gonna end on an emotional, solemn, too. A happy, nostalgic wash. Damn. Okay. There might have been a little bit of a bias going on here, but I'll explain myself. It's very me right now, so let me explain what. Putting this into perspective timeline-wise for anybody who's seeing this not on the same day as the other song will be going live, I just listened to Adam Gubman's song The After for Arknights. That is an amazing song, and I was already in a good mood going into this, but this song, everything about it does everything I love about EDM in general. It has all of the approaches. I think the only thing it didn't quite hit was like the early 2010s era stadium sort of sound for EDM. That's a very specific tone, and I love that sound, but this does everything else. It has everything else. It has my favorite lead in it. I love that lead so much. It just does so much for me. I don't even know why. But then, of course, like I said, that break in there, that like vocal narration that was happening, that was so Shelter. And if you haven't heard Shelter, where have you fucking been in the EDM scene? So like, go listen to that. If you're like, why are you still here? If you don't know what Shelter is, get out of here. Go listen to that. Watch the music video. It is brilliant. But back on this song, like at first I was like, what's going on? This isn't the ReeK I know, at least the one I've been exposed to already. And then I was like, okay, there it is. And then as it got into it, it put more like Complextro stuff in there. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, by the way. I'm just assuming that it's under that umbrella, but I'm not sure the exact genre that was being touched on there, or maybe multiple, but it was still a lot of fun. And even though there was plenty of changes, there was time signature changes, there was beat rhythm changes, pattern changes, complete different shifts in the music, complete different inspirations being used, which is why I'm calling it Complextro, because it was complex, and that's about all I have to know what Complextro is. I'm not that great with the differing genres in the EDM scene. All I know is that I love music, and if it sounds great, then that's all that matters, you know? But then it got into that like break in there. I'm like, okay, so we're stepping back down. It got more musical. It broke itself down into a much more beautiful beautiful version of the song, and it had some more musicality to it. He was bringing you through chords that made you feel like you were going to be floating through a field of green and the sky even. Like, it was such a specific nostalgic vibe, and I love that, and it was so beautiful. It was almost Disney in a way, like classic Disney, just beauty in music. And then it started shifting back into it. I got hype again, and it transitioned into exactly my favorite thing, which is basically this high energy sort of EDM dance that I love. And of course, I love slower stuff too. So like when it came in and did the halftime of that, and we got all that breakdown in there, I was like, oh, even better. And it was just doing everything I loved. The mixing was phenomenal. The sound design in it was great. If all of ReeK's music is like this, and I've only had the 2 songs, I am definitely a fan of ReeK now. I'm not going to over listen to ReeK because I know there are other ReeK songs in the queue already, and I'm sure I'll probably get more in the future, so I don't want to ruin the request for people. But man, if more songs like this, please give me more ReeK songs. This was so good. This is, like I said, everything I love about EDM. It had all of the texture in it, all of the sound that I love. The profile was just perfect. And again, I might be already a little bit heightened because I was on cloud 9 after that Adam Gubman song, and I'm still on cloud 9, but this kept me there. I was starting to come back down, but it was just like a roller coaster going right back up the next curve. I love this one. I cannot nerd out enough today. This is just the perfect music day, I think. I had amazing songs back to back. This is just such a good day. I'm so happy I got to both of these today. I can't say much more than that. This is an awesome song, and of course, it might be a little bit of bias because I already was in a good mood and I already was on cloud 9, but man, what a great track, dude. I am so happy that I listened to that today. Thank you so much, GNU, for putting this into the queue today specifically. I mean, I coincidentally also skipped a few on the queue just to listen to one singular song today and not do like a double up or something. I had to like reconfigure which songs I got to, so I did technically skip a few, so it wasn't even his turn, but I'm so glad I accidentally listened to this greatness right after another amazing song. I'm just, what a day, dude. But I think that's about all the yapping I gotta do on this one. I'm just so happy right now, so I'm just gonna go sit in my happiness and be happy and just exist for a little bit. I need to, this smile needs to go away at some point. As much as I love smiling, it starts to hurt after a while, and I'm starting to get to that point. It's starting to ache a little bit. But if you have any other songs you want me to get to, drop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best as always. Or if like GNU did, guarantee a song for me to get to, you can go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships, and I will guarantee a request for certain tiers. You can get me whatever you want, no matter how good it is, how bad it is, I don't care. I'm here to appeal you and just listen to whatever you got. But otherwise, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!